The 2025 MotoGP season is steadily turning into a grand showcase dominated by one name, Marc Marquez. But beneath this surface of undeniable supremacy lies a far more intricate and ambitious long-term plan. MotoGP legend and former Ducati world champion Casey Stoner recently unveiled a strategic blueprint crafted by Gigi and the Ducati engineering team. At the heart of this plan is Marc Marquez, positioned as the centerpiece of Ducati's vision. Could Ducati be executing a hidden agenda to shape the future of MotoGP? When the news broke about Marquez joining Ducati, it sent shockwaves through the paddock. Many dismissed it as a short-term move aimed solely at quick success. But that interpretation may have missed the bigger picture. Stoner insists that this perception is short-sighted. According to him, Ducati's strategy goes far beyond chasing the 2025 championship. It's a calculated effort to secure long-term dominance in the upcoming 850cc MotoGP era. Set to begin in 2027, when engine development will be frozen for 2 seasons. With increasingly rigid regulations, Ducati can no longer rely purely on the prowess of its Desmo engine. What the team truly needs is a rider who can adapt to a wide variety of circuits, unpredictable weather, and evolving technical challenges. And in Stoner's opinion, no one fits that role better than Marc Marquez. He credits Gigi with extraordinary foresight, recognizing early on that bringing in Marquez wasn't just about chasing trophies, it was about building resilience for Ducati's long-term success in a far more restricted technical landscape. As the first half of the 2025 season concludes, the numbers speak volumes. With 11 sprint victories, 9 main race wins, and only 1 retirement, Marquez has been a force of nature. His dominance can't be attributed to the machinery alone, especially considering 5 other Ducati riders, including reigning world champion Francesco Bagnaia, are riding the exact same GP25 bike. What sets Marquez apart, Stoner argues, is his unmatched ability to transcend the bike's limitations. All factory and satellite Ducati riders are using the Desmo GP25, the peak of Bologna's engineering brilliance. Yet only Marquez consistently finishes at the top. Teams like Pramac and VR46, who were frequently in the top 5 just a year ago, are now struggling to keep up. The balance of power has shifted, and Marc Marquez is sitting at the very top of it. Stoner concludes that the GP25 has reached its absolute technical peak. There's no untapped performance left to unlock from the hardware. From here on out, Ducati's edge depends not on evolution of the machine, but on the brilliance of the rider. Marquez has become their one and only bridge to the future, a rider capable of pushing the bike to places no one else can. It's a subtle shift in MotoGP's landscape, where the spotlight turns from mechanical innovation to human genius. This view is echoed by none other than Michel Pirot, Ducati's veteran test rider and chief technical developer. Having monitored every millimeter of performance data from the GP25, Pirot expressed deep admiration for what Marquez has accomplished during the first 12 rounds. Winning in all conditions, whether wet, dry, or mixed with a variety of setups, is, in his words, absurd, and speaks to a rare level of mastery. Pirot noted that Marquez's only true error came during his crash while leading in Austin. Outside of that, his performance has bordered on perfection. Even at Le Mans, where sudden rain disrupted race strategy for most of the grid, Marquez held his composure and claimed second place. It was a ride defined not just by speed, but by instinct, patience, and impeccable mental strength. He made the Desmo machine notorious for its wild behavior look deceptively smooth. And Pirot's praise wasn't casual. It was an honest assessment from someone who knows the machine inside and out. If Michel Pirot says that Marquez is in a league of his own, then the racing world is witnessing something truly exceptional. In 2025, even Francesco Bagnaia, a two-time world champion and Ducati's previous top rider, has acknowledged Marquez's overwhelming superiority. In a candid interview, Bagnaia admitted he never expected Marquez to be this dominant in his very first season with the factory team. Despite riding the exact same bike, Bagnaia said it felt like Marquez was operating on a different level entirely. His only victory this year came after Marquez crashed out in Austin, a win that Bagnaia confessed felt hollow. "It wasn't because I was faster," he said, "but because Marc crashed." The statement, tinged with disappointment, revealed more than just a race result. It revealed a psychological shift. Bagnaia, once Ducati's benchmark, was now learning from the very rider who had unseated him. Bagnaia praised Marquez's extraordinary command of tire pressure, race strategy, and decision-making. He admitted that Marquez was now on a different level altogether. It was a bitter truth to accept, but also a testament to Bagnaia's sportsmanship. In that humility, a new chapter began. The former champion becoming a student once again, learning. From the master Jorge Lorenzo, once Marquez's fiercest rival, has also joined the chorus of praise. Now a respected commentator, Lorenzo pointed out that Marquez's fearlessness, especially through high-risk left-hand corners, sets him apart from all other riders. Despite suffering a career-threatening injury and enduring a long recovery, Marquez has returned not as a diminished version of himself, but as a more refined and calculated predator. He still possesses the sharpness and racing instincts that made him feared. But now he combines that with wisdom and discipline. Lorenzo even joked that Dorna might as well start engraving Marquez's name on the 2025 championship trophy. And few would disagree. It's now clear that Marquez's arrival at Ducati was not just a transfer, it was a structural shift, a turning point. Ducati's long-term plan to dominate the 850cc era is already in motion, and Marquez is its central pillar. He's not just winning races. He's allowing Ducati to innovate behind the scenes, to evolve quietly, and to stay one step ahead while others are still finding their footing. While rival teams are testing concepts, Ducati is refining a formula. They are ahead not only in technology, but also in strategy, psychology, and race day execution. This isn't just about speed anymore. It's about understanding how to win when winning gets complicated. And at the center of all this stands one name, Marc Marquez, not just a world champion, but a symbol of Ducati's transformation. If this is only the beginning of the Marquez era in red, then we must ask the inevitable question: where, if anywhere, is the limit? Who, if anyone, can stop them? And how far can this partnership truly go? One thing is certain: the 2025 season is no longer about guessing who will win. It's about witnessing history being written, one corner at a time.